it's your boy! And he spent all summer in the garden. 2020 gave me pretty much every reason to spend all day in the backyard. Reasons such as COVID-19. Every company laid off everyone, I think. And ipso facto, the government said you had to stay home and garden. So that's exactly what I did. But you know, enough of the bullshit. Let's talk about the garden. So this year a little bit different. We got a little indoor action. We got these little pucks. You stick some seeds into them and the bada bing, bada boom, you're good to go. Alright, oh, we got the lights. Ooh, Canadian Tire. Ooh, a little light box you can make for cheap. And soon enough, we got an indoor greenhouse rolling. This is way before frost, you know? I'm prepping up the garden bed. Spending long days outside because I can. Where do I gotta be? Certainly not anywhere. Hey, we got 2 garden beds this year. That'll make it hard to take pictures. Alright, moving onwards, we got this blank canvas, and you know what? We're putting the seedlings that we grew indoors, outdoors. Wow, what a concept. Now, a particular thing to note about this garden is that all these plants that you see in front of you are actually grown from seed. Yes, that is a particular point of pride for myself. What was really nice is that because I started the garden last year, I had a lot of experience this year, and so I didn't have to look up as much, and I was able to optimize and get into the garden like way earlier. You see all this stuff in front of you, jeez Louise. Is there anything I didn't grow? Well, come on down to Eric's Foodland, we got it all. And I don't claim to have invented gardening, but I also didn't not invent gardening. I don't know about that. But while it's important that I flex as hard as I can about this garden, it's also important that I talk about all the difficulties that I experienced while growing everything. Things such as it was snowing in the middle of May. That delayed, you know, the last frost. There was like a crazy heat wave for multiple weeks at a time that like led to microbacterial infections on these leaves. And then when you ask Mother Nature for some rain to throw a bone, she gives you a torrential downpour. And it completely washed out some of the plants, and then like in this big puddle there was a whole bunch of seeds that I had just planted and they got washed away. Like the cauliflower didn't even know what to think. Like he started growing ahead and then he started growing leaves halfway through. It makes it look like some sort of demon thing, I don't know. And blossom end rot, there's not much you can do about that, it's just a calcium thing. But the biggest thing that we had was pests. Like for example, these slugs that would come out and eat the young growing beans as they were growing. Every night, and so it had led to a bit of night gardening, and then we also had some aphids growing on, you know, the brassicas and the catnip you see here. They were a bit annoying. Y'all remember the raccoons from last year that ate all the grapes? Well, this year we beat them to the punch. We got all the grapes before they did. Made some delicious grape jelly. But this year it seems like they kind of got the last laugh, because Sarah one day was walking in the backyard. Here's some scratching coming from the rain barrel, and what do you know, a raccoon fell in, broke through the net. So Sarah saves its life by toppling over the rain barrel and giving it CPR. I'm just kidding. God bless Sarah. You know, what's a king without a queen by his side? Alright, enough of the humble pie. Let's go back to bragging about fruit. Let's check it out. Oh, damn, boy, look at those increased yields from last year. Look at that variety. Oh, man. Oh, and did the big man grow some big flowers? I think he did. Actually, you know, I've really come around to appreciate flowers, both annual and perennial. And so what we're also going to do right now is talk about some other great plants. It's time for Eric's Talks About Great Plants. Alright, first up we got green beans. These things are great for the soil, and once they get going, it's pretty much all you can eat. Delicious. And then next up, along the same vein, we got sugar snap peas. Well, the best thing about these is that you can eat them while you're working in the garden. That's pretty much all I did with them. And then you got an OG, it's potatoes, man. These things are the ultimate, you know, plant and forget about it kind of thing. And crazy yields, easy as can be. And then also along the same vein, there's sweet potatoes. Now, these things are hilarious to grow just for the shape of the fruit. Yo, check this out. Guys, I planted an organ farm. Come on, you like that one. And if you want to feel like an accomplished gardener no matter what you do, all you gotta do is plant some squash. These things grow leaves like crazy. Just give it water and boom, you got some fruit on your hands. Now tomatoes, that's the holy grail for a lot of people, and I totally get that. But for my money, you gotta go hot pepper, my guy. They're back, baby. Yo, these things produce all the time, on time, hot as hell. And you know your boy whipped up some kooky sauces this year. I'm talking fermentation, olive oil, dehydration. Who knows what's next? Woo! But alas, my friends, it's the end of the season and just about the end of the video. So thanks for checking it out. Had a lot of fun this year. I hope you did too. Stay safe. Stay away from the Rona. And holla at your boy. Oh yeah, one more thing. We also grew some jazz cabbage. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah!